It's a box. So what rice-a-roni is, it's the way they cook rice-a-roni is usually through the braising method or the peel-off method. It's where you coat each grain in oil or butter, kind of like the risotto method, but not quite. And then it slides into the boiling method on the stove, where you add in the water to the rice after you sauteed it.
I like rice pilaf. I just never had rice-a-roni.
Rice-a-roni is mainly made with peel-off method. That's why I
Is it a brand or is it a technique? Is
It's a brand.
It's a brand. Okay.
It's a brand.
Sorry.
San Francisco treat. Restoration markets.
So, can anyone name for me the 4 cooking methods we went over?
Steaming.
Boiling. Risotto.
Rice-a-roni. Well,
Slash
pilaf,
pilaf.
yeah. Slash
No. Braising or pilaf?
Braising.
Braising.
Okay.
I just mentioned rice-a-roni because it's commonly used.
Gotcha. So braising.
So now that you know the 4 common cooking methods, I wanted you to see the other applications of how rice can be manipulated. So in, what is it called? In Thai stir-fry noodles, they use these rice noodles, and it really is just noodles, and it's rice. Rice, salt, and a little bit of flour. Cool. I'm sure you guys know about this.
Rice cakes. Love those. They're so good.
Can
They
you,
are.
Can you explain to the class what it is?
It's like, I don't know. I'm guessing it's like a baked rice. Well, like they bake it somehow, and it's crunchy, and it's like fluff. It's like airy.
Puffed.
And, yeah.
Kind of like popcorn rice.
Yeah.
And if you look on the back of the packaging, it shows the cereal grain. So when you mentioned that it smells like cereal, that's okay.
Cereal grain rice.
There you go. Maybe with different flavors in there. There you go, chocolate.
Yeah, my favorite. I like the chocolate rice cakes.
Pineapple cinnamon kind.
So that's what it looks like before it's processed.
This is a maybe dumb question. Can
No,
one
it's not.
pop rice like oneself, or is that a commercial process that only large equipment can handle?
Probably large equipment can handle. I wouldn't.
We can't pop rice like.
I don't think so.
We can't,
I think
right?
you have to have high, like,
A lot of heat and pressure.
pressure. So maybe pressure cook it. And see what happens.
That
No,
sounds like a very bad idea, bro.
it sounds scary.
This is all going on YouTube. Pressure cooking. Yeah, this is going great. Yeah, let's
wouldn't
try
try
it.
it.
Okay.
Not recommended from home cooking.
Okay.
So I wanted you to see that rice not only can be savory, but it can be sweet as well. So I prepared some rice samples of rice pudding for you to try.
Rice pudding's the best.
I'm not sure if you like mine, but
I'm sure it is good.
I grew up on this stuff.
do you want more forks?
Not a lot. Good
Do you
though.
want some?
So is this giving you some ideas of how you can use rice in your
Yeah.
menus?
So how did you make your rice pudding? Instead of using water, you just use milk, or you kind of water and milk? Or?
Well, I did the fast way and I just microwaved it.
Whatever.
But there are many, many recipes online that you can follow.
Right.
Some rice pudding recipes are cooked more like risotto, but they use a sweeter, like they'll use like coconut milk and other flavors like that to make it.
So they're still using a method.
Mhm.
Same method.
Does the liquid always have to be water? Could you cook in like, I know it sounds crazy, but you know, there's like, as you said, milk, or like if you use some kind of juice.
Yeah, you can use juices, broths, but when you use juice, you want to make sure that you equate for the sugar content that's in it. And you
So
also
like
want
some Kool-Aid rice pudding.
you really can. The possibilities for rice are endless.
That sounds interesting.
More than 2/3 of the U.S.'s rice goes to the making of beer. So
Whoa,
you should really see that.
2/3 of rice.
2/3
That we produce here in the US?
that we produce in the U.S. goes to the production of beer.
America has their priorities.
This drink that I prepared for you is not beer. It's horchata. Has anyone ever had horchata?
I've never heard of horchata.
What is it?
It's
Rice milk?
rice milk.
Yeah?
Exactly that.
So
Rice milk
the
and
name,
cinnamon.
so where did the name derive from?
Well,
That is a very good question. If you look it up and bring the answer to me tomorrow, I'll give you extra credit.
oh,
You said
Oh boy.
Horchata.
Horchata?
Horchata.
I'm looking at it.
I go like a waitress. This is awesome. I'm gonna take the front one. You got it? Look at you go.
I just like cinnamon, so it's awesome.
Yeah, this thing's tastes so good.
I feel like this would be a good warm too.
It is. It's traditionally served warm, but I served it cold too
I
today.
can't wait
It's like a rice milk.
Horchata. Wait, I think, yes. Hold on, let's see what Wikipedia has to say. They're not reasonable, for some reason.
Yes. It's like Cheerio milk.
Horchata is the name of several kinds of drinks, traditionally beverages made of ground almond, sesame seeds, rice, barley, or tiger nuts. It came from like Spain originally, but also a lot of Latino countries, and then it eventually made its way over to the United States since we are such a diverse country.
Awesome.
These taste like the milk after you eat your cereal.
Right?
All that
Like
sugar.
Cyril said, Cheerio milk.
I actually put cinnamon dolce from Starbucks in there. I
Ah.
cheated.
It tastes
In-
so
in-
good with it though.
Italian, they call it orzata, or zata, and then, yeah. And then French, it's like word.
Yeah, good luck.
O-R-G-E-A-T.
Traditional rice drink in Korea.
What is it?
There's also a traditional rice drink in Korea.
It's called chicken.
Oh wow.
Cheat cake.
Isn't
Cheat cake.
isn't sake rice wine?
And there's rice wine in Korea too.
Just
Since we're only in 10th grade, I can't be fighting. Sorry.
Guess we'll take a field trip
oh
when we get older.
Right.
Now that we've tried all of our rice samples, let's go take a look at our boiling rice. So we still have 4 minutes left on the timer. But if you come closer, if you look in the pot, you'll see these characteristic holes or tunnels, and that means that the rice is getting closer to being done. So that's how you, there are 2 things that will indicate it being done, the tunnels in the rice and all the liquid being absorbed. So because we still have 4 minutes, most of the liquid is still there.
Yeah. So I guess it's probably more helpful to have a clear lid when you cook rice than something you can't see through.
Yeah.
That's when you gotta open up.
And that way you don't
You're
release the
smart.
steam because you want the steam to stay in there,
Right.
that's why it's covered. So since we still have 4 minutes left, let's move on to our next activity, and then after that activity, we'll come back and check it again.
All right. Maybe that's Mary's. I'll have
So for this activity, I would like for you to clear the table and for you all to sit at one table. This activity is called I have the question, you have the answer. You'll
Should we
have,
just move to that table? It's already clear.
Sure.
because that's easier for you.
Oh, yeah.
Smart
That's
guys.
great, yeah.
Make sure you bring your rice samples with you because you can use your rice samples to answer questions. Thank you.
Oh god, so gently.
So the way this works is you're going to have all the answers in front of you. it's like a fight to the end. Whoever gets it first gets the point.
This is why we cleared the table.
This is like Hunger Games with like.
Now, there will be questions that will have more than one answer. So if you get 2 parts of the question, you're gonna have a point. Full 5 points, you get 100% for the day. So essentially, each question you answer right is 20%. Cool. Okay. Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Cyril, would you like to start?
Sure.
Read upside down.
Well, that's the struggle.
Yeah.
You get extra points.
Gotta get your spatial reasoning going on.
I'm working on it.
Nicole, do you want to be my scorekeeper?
I will be the scorekeeper.
No, you still have to participate.
Alright.
You get an extra point for being my scorekeeper.
I'm gonna move this.
Yeah.
Were you the person that had to be like the banker right now?
One
Alright.
that cheats.
All right, true or false? Are you ready, Nicole? I'm sorry.
Wait, 2 seconds.
Like a false.
And then Sulby is S-E. I always switch the E and the U. Just wanna make sure. Alright, we're good.
Okay. True or false? Rice should be served in. Oh, we're not at that part yet. I didn't tell you about that yet.
Just kidding, guys.
True or false? All rice is cooked the same way for the same amount of time. Who's hand on? Who's on first? Be fair.
I think it was.
We'll have many
I think
opportunities.
it's right.
Go ahead, Nick.
Perfect.
20 minutes.
No, you gotta put it back, no?
Did I? Is it only use one?
Yeah, you have to put it back.
Okay, sorry.
Which rice usually takes longer to